Good afternoon, everyone. Bonus stream. We're still keeping Dragon Age on this here Thursday, but yeah, it's gonna be a Dragon Age day. We're gonna do, as promised, the Forbidden Oasis and the Elven Glyphs quests. I'm trying to keep this one shorter because I did start later than I wanted, and I have another stream this evening. So they're just side quests. If we don't complete them on stream, that's fine. Mostly what I just want to do is show off those areas, and that's it. But also what I want to do is read some stuff that I found off stream that I think is fun to look at. So I might jump into that right away. Starting with this little poem story thing that I found that I thought was kind of fun, that I found doing Jaws of Hakkon off stream, the bunch of the side quests. Welcome to the Age of Dragons. I had to put emphasis on the Z. Hello, Chromavision. Welcome to the Age of Dragons, indeed. So yes, I'm going to dive right into it. I won't have really anything to recap. I might have, I guess, a little bit of Jaws of Hakkon stuff to recap. Some of them I'm going to save for next stream tonight when we're like back into the story stuff. But some of them, yeah, are just silly fun stuff. So, okay, this is The Hunt of the Fellwolf. The runner strode the winding road, and out the breath came she, upon the bastion of the huntsman true, to make her desperate plea. A Meriden in dragon's hide, heron clad in blessed steel, came forth to hear the tidings brought with so much breathless zeal. Upon the lonely moors, the runner cried, a loathsome beast now dwells. As day gives way to night it strikes, and all in its path it fells. 3 souls bravely led them out, the darkening moor to see. As sun slipped neath the sighing heath, the hunters' guides did flee. The moon crept o'er the heather as a terrible cry released. In silvered light the hunters saw the arrival of the beast. Favored like a wolf it was, in size like woodsman's death. Within its eyes burned eldritch fire, the fade in every breath. Swift as thought the hunters struck, the demon wolf fell back. But mortal strength alone could not prevent the beast's attack. With one huge paw the monstrous thing struck a Meriden the brave. Across the moor he flew and fell into a watery grave. Jaws like a dragon's clamped down tight around Heron's armored chest, and with the night it sped away from moonlight to the west. No living eye was there to see from peaty swamp arise a Meriden who found himself alone neath darkened skies. The shattered shield of Heron he found upon the moor. In grief a Meriden did his vengeance swear. The beast's head he would procure. Wow, I really fucked up the rhythm of that one. Whilst the wolf across the moor bore Heron to its lair, a labyrinth of winding cave any mortal should beware. By wormlight in the twisting cave Heron bravely fought, to free himself from death's own jaws before his life was naught. With blade arm free the knight struck true into the monster's eye, and off it fled into the dark with otherworldly cry. The wounded knight in darkness found within the cavern's gloom an idol carved of fate-touched stone which could prove the monster's doom. A Meriden all alone did seek the demon wolf's fresh trail, and to the cave he came prepared a wolf's heart to impale. Down the winding cave he sought the beast that slew his friend, and in the eerie wormlight met the beast at cavern's end. With burning blade a Meriden and monster met again, whilst elsewhere did Heron valiantly with demon wards contend. As demon stone was shattered, a Meriden struck true. Beast and spirit both felled at once, though neither hunter knew. Now wounded and in darkness, hunters separate made their way from the bottom of the cavern toward the rising light of day. A Meriden found Heron, stumbling wounded from the cave, and both rejoiced to find the other yet free from the grave. As night passed into day, the two did tales of valor spin, and to this very day each claims that he alone did win. So a little poem written about a Meriden who was the last Inquisitor. We met him in Jaws of Hakkon last week. So that was just a fun little learn more about about at least, if not a Meriden, then at least the legend of a Meriden, because the whole deal, you know, with the Jaws of Hakkon DLC is like no one actually knew what happened to a Meriden, and he lived a long time ago. He disappeared at the beginning of the Second Blight, so like 800 years ago, and also there was a whole dang like 200-year blight between when he disappeared and when. So it was just a lot of stuff was lost, is what I'm saying. Anyway, this one, you know what? I'm actually tempted to save this one for tonight because it's more Ringanar, which I read those all on stream. So instead, let's do yeah, we'll do this Mage's journal. Okay. From a Mage's journal, I argued with the Avar Mage long into the night. If we'd had no truce with these barbarians to fight the Darkspawn, it would have come to blows. Their conception of the Maker is as a child's. They assume he is a spirit, and that we have displeased him because he answers none of your prayers. When I attempted to explain the doctrine of the chant, the Mage kept asking nonsense such as, did Andraste have no gods of her own? Or, why haven't you sung up another Maker? I asked what in the good grace of Thedas she was on about, and the answers chilled me. The Avar confused spirits for gods, treating them as patrons to be lulled and wooed. The Mage described, to my growing horror, how the Avar deliberately invoke spirits for strength in battle or solicit them for advice. The Mage claimed some of the spirits around her village had lived with her hold for a dozen generations and sometimes took on the form of an animal or departed relatives when they pass on their wisdom. Strangest of all, in the event a god is destroyed, the Avar begin a year-long time of offering and prayers and rituals I have no interest in knowing about further. At the end of this period, a new spirit takes on the name and role of the old one. I attempted to explain that this was not a god, merely a spirit drawn in by their desires. The Avar Mage declared, with a ridiculous air of superiority, that was the point. If she hadn't saved my life a day ago from a rampaging Hurlock, I'd take it all to the Templars. From the private journal of Ilna Alanesh, a mage serving in the Ferelden army during the Fifth Blight. So the Fifth Blight being the one that we played through in Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, anyway, I just thought that was a fun one because it was like different perspectives on spirits and religion and gods in the universe. And I just also found this mage's inability to like understand the different point of view. Like, yeah, it was just funny. It was funny to me. And fun because we really only get the Chantry perspective. I say really only. We mostly get the Chantry perspective with a little bit of Dalish perspective in Origins. Same with Dragon Age 2. I feel like we get a lot more Dalish perspective in Inquisition. And then with the Jaws of Hakkon DLC, we get the Avar perspective. A little bit of like, I guess with the games we get like a little dash of Tevinter, and then obviously in Dragon Age 2 we get a lot of the Qun. So I don't know, I just very much, as a lore fanatic, very much enjoy the getting all the different perspectives in the universe. I don't know, it's cool. Anyway, this was another one. We found Mysteries of the Frostback Basin stuff that seemed to be kind of like conspiracy theories. We found a few of those, so this is another one I found. Mysteries of the Frostback Basin, the mystery of the aqueducts. After much reading, I know the Tevinter walls by the lakes were called aqueducts, which were roads that carried water to their forts of stone. These aqueducts drained water from the lower regions, but that is not the whole reason the Tevinters changed the land. Parts of the basin have been altered in the past, which one can see if they are of the right mind for it. There is only one explanation: paths of mystic resonance, or mystic lines, or ley lines, run through the land. The mages in the hole deny ley lines exist, but they are protecting secrets of fraternity, or else are ignorant of secret lowlander rites. As proof, Professor Waylon Vankin maps lines of power across the basin in his book Ode to the Ordo Templis Royalis. He does not say so in the book to a casual reader, but certain secret signs left by the professor to befuddle his enemies point to it very clearly if one reads the text 8 times. And then we have another Mysteries of the Frostback Basin, the true purpose of the crater. Lord LaRouche of Montsemar once was witness to tremors that collapsed an old chantry along with a meadow into a deep and giant depression. He blamed it on the Ferelden crown using dark magic to disrespect Orlay's superiority. The Orlesian was only half right, for I know now this was the work of the serpent folk instead. If one looks keenly, one can see the Frostback Basin must have been manipulated by the hand of some vast thing. The crater in the lowland fortress was not the natural settling of mountains, but came to exist after the shifting of something below ground. The Snake Kings must be vast, and their movements powerful to cause the earth to quake with their moving. It is clear as the sky that ancient Tevinter, along with the Moon Men, came here to make an attempt to kill a buried Snake King under the crater. Many exclamation points. Too many signs and portents are aligned to think anything else. So there you go. I think this, hold on. I was like, I think this one I want to save for, yes. Okay. That one I definitely want to save for, tonight, because it is related to one of the quests we did last week. Cool. So that's everything from Jaws of Hakkon. Here, I'll do a quick news from Thedas real quick. There's a little update, comments on the Warden situation. News from Thedas. Grey Wardens declare support for Inquisition. Following the destruction of the Temple of Sacred Ashes and the opening of the breach, all efforts to locate the Grey Wardens failed. To many, the disappearance of this noble order was yet another ill omen. However, thanks to the efforts of the Inquisition, the Grey Wardens have returned. It appears they were gathered at the Fortress of Adamant in the western approach. According to Inquisition representatives, the Grey Wardens were focused on their own solutions to the crises, plural crises, facing Thedas. After convening at Adamant, the Grey Wardens and Inquisition entered into an alliance wherein the Grey Wardens will support the Inquisition in the war against Corypheus, Crier Balinas. Yeah, so that's a rather generous. It seems we did not out the Grey Wardens for having accidentally worked with Corypheus for a while and almost raised a demon army on his behalf. So that was nice of us. I think that would have gone poorly, having the Grey Wardens be a heroic order recently, thanks to there being a blight so recently. Though that blight being confined to Ferelden did perhaps make them not as well known heroically as they could have been. Speaking of, here's a Griffon wing monument that I found somewhere in the western approach. Griffon Wing Monument, in honor of the Wings of Adamant, the brave Griffins who gave their lives in service to keep the blight at bay, in war, victory, in peace, vigilance, in death, sacrifice. Yeah, I thought that was nice. So Griffins are extinct as far as we know. They died out in the last blight? Yes, in the 4th blight, they died out. Read all about it in the Last Flight book. Which is a grim book. It is very sad, but it's good. But yeah. So sad. I want a Griffon. That's why in the first game, you'll recall whenever we were asking Wynn stories, and she was like, oh, I have some stories about the Grey Wardens if you want to hear them. And I was like, dude, will they have Griffons in them? And she was like, yes, they will have Griffons. Ancient Warden Logbook. So close. We nearly reached him. Made it down to what looked like a dwarven thaig, where the song was actually audible. The song being something you get because of the blight. It's what the darkspawn hear that leads them to archdemons, and it's what the wardens hear when they're close to darkspawn, and what they hear all the time when they're experiencing the calling. Anyway, the song was actually audible, real and thrumming through the air, not just in our heads. It rattled through the lyrium pillars that shook the earth beneath our feet to its dreadful temple. We lost 30 men in the last cave-in, and the warden commander is abandoning the mission. I tried to argue for one last push, but the rock is too unstable down there. We'll have to find another archdemon somewhere more solid. Interesting stuff. Okay, yeah, and then offering to the Dreadwolf. Where did I find this? Emerald Graves? I think I found this in the Emerald Grave, possibly Exalted Plain, but this looks more Emerald Gravesy. This was from a while ago. Offering to the Dreadwolf. The Dalish believe that Fenrir, the Dreadwolf, locked the gods of good and evil away. Only he walks free. Although they see him as a betrayer, elves still erect shrines to Fenrir. One imagines they do not revere him so much as seek to appease him, lest they draw his gaze. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi, which we know and love. Good old Brother Genetivi. Constellation, Fenrir. This was from one of the astrariums that I solved, clearly in the Western approach. Constellation Fenrir, called White Wolf in common parlance, Fenrir has always been considered an oddity among scholars, primarily because wolves have no special place within ancient Tevinter folklore. To many, this represents the strongest argument that the Imperium deliberately supplanted older elven constellation names. In the case of Fenrir, an alignment with the elven trickster god Fenrir would be logical. Others claim a much older, because Fenrir, as we just read, is also known as the Dreadwolf. Others claim a much older Naromenian tale of a wolf escaping hunters by fleeing into the sky exists, but the legend's veracity has never been proven. From a study of Thedosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petrarchius. Yeah, so just some more fun lore. I like the idea that they're like, oh, this is maybe... hold on, I can delete all those now that I've read them. Yeah, that just the idea of like different cultures overlapping, different ideas, not sharing where the origin of a name or story about a constellation is. I don't know, it's cool. Anyway, finally, I did some more table missions off stream. That I will read through now. These are Jaws of Hakkon related. So if you recall, we found a Avar mage who was, she was possessed. She was possessed by a spirit, so technically known as an abomination according to like chantry laws. And like our knowledge of mage experience is like, if you are possessed by a spirit or a demon, then you are an abomination. And that can go very poorly. But more and more we are seeing people live. Oh, like the idea of spirits being like inherently trouble is slowly but surely being questioned as we go. First with Anders being, first I guess with meeting Justice and awakening, and him being our buddy. Then with Anders being possessed by Justice, though we saw that go wrong. We saw Anders' anger kind of twisting Justice into vengeance and like becoming a demon and becoming like a potential problem there. It was a problem, but is it a long-term? Who knows? Who knows if it's sustainable long-term? And then meeting Cole, who is like a spirit of compassion, who has turned himself into like a real flesh and blood person. And then finally we met this Sigrid, who is like very close with the spirit that she's possessed by, and she exiled herself from the Stone Bear Hold because she was supposed to release the spirit at this point, and she didn't really want to. So we recruited her. So this mission was called A Cultured Exchange. Sigrid Goldstotten is a very, shall we say, interesting choice of recruit, Inquisitor. Commander Cullen has had a great deal to say on the matter. I'm sure he has, as a former Templar. Still, we've had interest from scholars and mages beside themselves at the chance to speak with a stable abomination, especially since the chantry is too weak to forbid it with any force. I believe that Goldstotten, with a guide and some guards for her own protection, would be a valuable guest to send to select lectures and salons. Signed, Ambassador Montilier. That's Josie. She says, say the word, Inquisitor, and I will send our new Avar Mage on a brisk tour of cultural exchange. Cullen just signs, you cannot be serious, Commander Cullen. And his, if we had him do it, says, this is madness. If you must have this Avar abomination meet with our own scholars in a small room, far from anything, with a Templar present. So close-minded, Cullen. In his defense, he did suffer horrific torture at the hands of abominations when the tower was overrun by them in Ferelden in the first game. So, yep. Anyway, we did send Josephine. We sent Sigrid out on a little adventure. So this was the result. A cultured exchange. Dear Lady Montilier, Sigrid Goldstotten was a delight. Such a fresh perspective. True, the evening threatened to go poorly when the Avar Mage and Magister Vrixis bickered over the proper use of spirit bindings, but she brought down the house during a practical demonstration of spheric energy projections, both figuratively and very nearly literally. Quite invigorating. I cannot tell you how gratifying it was to see all the old goats from the Ferelden circles outdone by an Avar. We must have her back. Also, I believe Verexis invited her to his summer villa. All the best, dear Countess Flesh. Then we have an appeal to the Shaperate. So while we were hunting down Emeridin's, like the story of Inquisitor Emeridin, we learned about some of his companions. One of them was a dwarven woman named Orina, which, because she was on the surface, it was very difficult to get information on her, because dwarves who leave Orzammar and go to the surface are they're exiles. They can't go back, and sometimes they are completely erased from the histories and stuff. But there is the Shaperate, and Orzammar is like a very detailed historical organization. So, an appeal to the Shaperate. While historical documents shed light on Orina's time as Inquisitor Emeridin's companion, little is known of her early life in Orzammar. The Orzammar Shaperate contains an immeasurable wealth of knowledge pertaining to the Tig's past. Professor Kenrick has made several requests to study their records, all of which were denied. As an ally of the Inquisition, Orzammar may be more willing to answer a petition from Skyhold. So we sent Leliana. She said, information for information then. I have reports on Carta activity the king may find interesting. So we sent her. Possibly didn't get a response from that yet. Oh, you know what? I don't think we did. I think that was the last thing I did, but maybe I have it here. We'll go through. Meanwhile, learn more about dragons, because I killed all those dragons and recruited Frederick in the last bonus stream where I killed all the dragons, and we recruited Frederick, the draconologist. Learn more about dragons. The dragon that Corypheus controls looks like an archdemon, but is something else entirely. To defeat his threat, the Inquisition must know all it can about dragons. Frederick of Seralt, the self-styled researcher of dragons, may be some help. However, no one knows when Corypheus may attack next. Frederick and the Inquisition should focus on one area of research first. Did I send Leliana for that? I did send Leliana that. So she said, one can learn quite a bit by dissection, and many minds are better than one. My agents can search all of Thedas for naturalists like Frederick to join him in poring over dragon carcasses to their heart's content. The result of which was this excerpt from Frederick of Seralt's report. Within the carcass of the abyssal high dragon, that's the one we killed in the western approach, we found cysts of hardened flesh. Sister Bridget, a scholar from Navarra, said she had seen once or twice similar nodules tails in other beasts. To protect itself, the body grew a barrier around a foreign object that could not be removed. Naturally, of course, we cut into the cyst. The flesh within was blighted. We immediately examined all other cysts and found in other dragon carcasses. Each time we found the blight. The only conclusion we can draw is that dragons can stem the spread of the blight within their own bodies. They cannot do this indefinitely, as the existence of Corypheus' dragon suggests, but they are more resistant than other creatures. Very interesting. This one I forgot to do to screenshot the initial mission, but we already have an Avar agent called Skywatcher, and called Luke Skywalker. No, called Skywatcher. Who he was from? Was he from the Fallow Mire? He was from one of the places we went to where we had dealings with an Avar who wanted to fight us and stuff. Anyway, he joined our Inquisition, and we sent him to go meet with the Avar at Stone Bear Hold to try and strengthen our alliance with them. Send Skywatcher to Stone Bear Hold. Skywatcher's arrival was grounds for a feast at Stone Bear Hold. He told tales and shared healing techniques from his own hold. Thane Sunhair offered thanks for sending such a gift to her people and to her personal bedroll later that night. Given the Avar tradition of nodding ceremonies for marriage, this gives new meaning to the phrase "no strings attached," Josephine. Anyway, I just thought that was fun. Get it, Thane Sunhair. Okay, and then, we recruited the bear Storvacker. So that was the other thing that happened. To Grizzly to Bear, Inquisitor. I have found an old Avar warrior familiar with the care and treatment of hold beasts. The bear, the Storvacker the bear that we recruited. It was not cheap. After I persuaded him to take the job, he insisted I meet Storvacker myself. The creature mistook the lining of my coat for a bear scruff and licked me. The Avar was much amused, saying that Storvacker must think I'm a cub with mange. Despite this, I have thought of a use for the beast. Let us send a batch of soldiers along with this warrior and Storvacker to other Avar holds to demonstrate the might of the Inquisition. We may make some allies, and the Avar can help us patrol the mountains. No one else knows the Frostbacks as well as they do. Signed, Commander Cullen. Yes, he said, let me at least profit from this humiliation and send Storvacker with our soldiers to impress the other Avar, which we did. Mission report to Grizzly to Bear. Apparently the sight of Storvacker marching with Inquisition soldiers has made an impression, and she was an admirable combatant when helping them fight off a wyvern. We've had success brokering an exchange. Some of the Avar scouts will join ours in the mountains, and we will send their holds certain goods imported from Orlais. She is an unusual addition to the Inquisition, even by our standards, but I am pleased to report Storvacker has proven worthwhile after all. Signed, Commander Cullen. See, you don't have to be a wet blanket about it, Cullen. Anyway, that was all the stuff we did. I will pop on to the appeal to the Shaperate. I have not read the results of yet, so we will do that in the game proper. So with that, let me real quick pop back. No, stop that. Hold on, I'm fighting my computer. There we go. Okay, and then Any second now. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's go forth and quest. Ugh. I have something in my eye. Oh no. Okay, this should be the consequences of Blackwall's lies. Yes, that's something I should. Okay, but anyway, let's do appeal to the Shaperate first, because we just read that. An appeal to the Shaperate. King Balin has graciously agreed to grant Professor Kenrick access to the Orzammar Shaperate once Kenrick has completed his work in Frostback Basin, of course. Balin is who we made king in Origins. The reason he's the one who's king is because of us. In the meantime, copied records on Orinna have been sent ahead as a sign of this agreement. King Balin hopes our alliance will continue to benefit all involved. Signed, Josephine. A note from Kenrick follows. Ooh. The first paragraph consists of a crossed-out series of thank yous, each more effusive than the last. Aw. I cannot express how thrilled I am to visit the Shaperate. The documents they sent are incredible. It seems Orinna was born to a warrior caste family. The theory that she was a runaway noble was romantic. I rather fancied the notion myself, but knowing the truth makes her seem more a person than a legend. Much preferable, in my opinion. Orinna met Emeraldin while fighting demons in the deep roads, as history states. Since dwarves do not possess magic, Emeraldin had come to learn ways in which non-mages could fight demons more effectively. Orinna was gifted in the field and had developed several unique methods. Apparently, Orinna did not get along with Emeraldin's friend Heron at the time. It was quite the shock when she announced her departure from the Tig, especially since it put a damper on betrothal talks between Orinna's family and another well-to-do house. The documents also include some descriptions of Orinna's combat methods and may interest your commander. I will see that these remain in Skyhold's possession. Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. Sick. Sweet. Sweet. There's the deep roads. We'll deal with that in a bit. The consequences of Blackwall's lie. So this was... The situation here was that Blackwall was lying about being a Grey Warden. And so when we invoked the Grey Warden treaties ages ago, we actually did not have the right to do that because we did not have Wardens on our side. However, we are now allied with the Grey Wardens. So Cullen wanted to be like, fuck all the people who want reparations for sending stuff because we invoked the Grey Warden treaties. Fuck them. We were fighting would-be god from who ripped open the sky. So they can fuck off. We definitely can invoke those treaties now. So what does it matter? And I liked that, but I was like, let's try and like keep relations chill. We have enough resources now that we can make some reparations if we want. Make some formal apologies and stuff. So that's what we did. We had Josie send some diplomats. Anyway, the consequences of Blackwall's lies. We have sent emissaries with formal apologies. We returned all that could be returned. We paid in kind for what we could not. Leliana will store the Grey Warden treaties in the Skyhold archives in remembrance of mistakes made and lessons learned. Signed, Josephine. Yeah. So that's all that was there. Let's fucking go to... Oh, maybe I should do... Let's do the... I don't remember which one takes longer. I'm going to do the glyphs first. I feel like it takes longer. Or I feel like the other one takes longer. And this will be our... we read a whole bunch. Okay, investigate the Elven Glyphs. It required some gifts, quote unquote, to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast, but Cullen was able to get the text he needed to translate the glyphs. He claims they are a kind of... sorry, I said Cullen. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Cillian was able to get the text he needed. I was going to be very impressed with Cullen taking the time to translate stuff, very out of his job description. He claims they are a kind of map showing the location to the ancient temple dedicated to Dirthamen, the elven god of secrets. He has provided us the location, but it should be noted we're not the first to investigate those glyphs. A group of treasure hunters evidently mentioned them several years ago, though they have not been heard from since. Ominous. Let's venture forth. Elven god temple, I feel like we gotta take... Oh boy, Solus. Oh yeah, and I also I made myself new armor. And I miss my hair. If you recall from last time, I was like reinstalling mods, and so I lost my original mod hair, which had the hair curls coming from like here, right in front of the ears instead of in front of the face, and I miss them a little less now that I have this high collared shoulder thing. But yeah, this is my fancy armor that I made for myself. And I think Dorian has my old armor because I also crafted that. Okay. Explorers in the Temple. This small book appears to be a collection of notes, judging by their dates, written over a period of 3 years. They chronicle the search for something called Dirthamen's Wisdom by a Norwegian archivist, Lord Gretchen Fowl. The elven god of secrets disappeared along with all his kin, or so their legends claim. Yet his priesthood remained behind, and the priests were said to possess the ability to see and know all. I believe this to be the result of magic, and not a divine gift. Magic locked in treasures that remain to this day. With the aid of my companions, I hope to prove it. I believe I have found a Temple of Dirthamen, the resting place for the wisdom, or at least the location of the last high priest who was said to possess it. From all I have gathered, it might be possible to summon this high priest spirit from the ether here in this place. Impossible? Yet Dirthamen's rituals will evidently allow it. Perhaps one of the oldest secrets we know of will be revealed to us here. Well, I have a suspicion, and I don't totally remember what we do in this area, but I have a suspicion that we're going to end up fighting a raised spirit. Yeah. Anyway, it's just, it's just pretty down here. I do remember I assume that there's more elven glyphs everywhere. The Lost Temple of Dirthamen. We few whisper here where shadow dwells. Some words remain unuttered. Truths are pushed down, where they shall never arise again.
It's strange that I can understand that.
The secrets of this temple have remained unspoken for too long. They wish to be known.
Cool. Anyway, I'm turning things way up. Everybody's talking too hushed. Ooh. Chamber of Misery. All right. Okay. That's cool.
The earth is absorbing the fire, eating the magic.
Uh-huh. Hello. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh boy, oh boy. Just a cup.
Warm.
It's alive. It is alive, because the creature connected to it is alive. It is but one piece of the whole.
Oh. Oh. Upsetting. Upsetting to fight. Are talking about this, the head. The head that we took is warm. Also upsetting. I don't like that either. Okay, I'm gonna run back and forth here. And then... Oh. Also eerie because we have to carry this torch with us everywhere. We don't have to, but because I want to carry this torch everywhere so we can find glyphs and stuff, that we're just like casting an eerie green glow on everything. I should do some normal lighting of stuff. Wow, okay. Okay, so that clearly leads down there to another. I assumed the one area would be like a circle, but I guess not, so maybe I should go back and look up. Oh. What did that do? Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty, though. Look at that. A little fresh air in this potentially dank underground area. Oh. Oh. Explorers in the temple. A number of notes are scribbled on this scroll, many crossed out or written in terse, angry letters. Reveal the heart, untied with the flame. Together they will form the key to liberation? Advancement? The translation is not clear. I also do not think this brazier is the flame it speaks of. Okay, take the Tongue of Whispers. I don't want to take a tongue. Let me take this first. The lost Temple of Dirthamen. Dirthamen is gone, he said. Our highest one brings to us the gravest news. What shall we do? Where shall we go? What are the old secrets that burn within our hearts? Okay. Yeah, it's like, who am I fighting now? Oh, there they are. Oh, there's only one left. Let me take this back. Thanks, everybody. Okay. All right, I'm going to... This did not loop around like I thought it would, so I'm just going to sneak back the other way for a second. I don't know why I thought that this would loop around. Oh! Yeah, it's just... If I'd taken 2 steps inside, I would have seen that it's a dead end. All right. Okay. Well, that's good. That means we've cleared this area and we can come in through here and everything will be cool and fine. Oh. Yeah, all right. Ooh, a mosaic piece. I have not been great about collecting all the mosaic pieces. I know there's a billion in the Hissing Wastes that I didn't find. I guess I could maybe see about finding more of those. Explorers in the temple. They came for me in the night, but I won't let them take it. I'll find Dirthamen's wisdom on my own. Those traitors want riches for themselves. They won't have a clue how to decipher the remainder of the ritual. Let it be known that I, Lord Gritchin Fowl, am not to blame for what befalls them. I am not to blame for any of this.
Another one of the explorers.
Yeah.
He hid here. He died afraid.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh boy. See, this is why we take to places that are like full of ancient knowledge. This is why we take Cole and Solus with us. Because Solus will sense what happened there, and because Cole will sense what happened there, and Solus will just, you know from all his Fade shit. Okay. Well, this is a nice big room. Cool. Cool, cool. This is just pretty. I like it. Okay.
And the torch goes out.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, my veil torch. Oh no, how am I gonna read this? God, I now vaguely recall that. Is there a lever somewhere? Discovered Chamber of Torment. So many books and stuff. Oh. Wait, what can this do?
I could do that.
Thanks, Cole. Crypts of the Forgotten. Again, more cool stuff in here. Aha! Okay, sick. Lost Temple of Dirthamen, our highest one, he deceives us. The honeyed words that drip from his tongue, we know the despair they mask. We disciples of Dirthamen know the truth now as ever. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, wait, I need to come back the way we came for a second. Oh boy. Oh, there's so many So many things to explore here. Okay. The lost Temple of Dirthamen, the highest one, promises safety. I shall protect our ancient secrets. He claims all that Dirthamen once granted us will be safe, but it is our blood he seeks, a sacrifice dark and unholy, a prison of evil to keep us in and all else out. Okay. Okay, there should be another, yeah, it's like a thing in here. Okay, oh, hands. Okay, so we have tongue, head, and now hands. Oh boy. And here they come! Uh-huh, uh-huh. Wow. Wow. Wow, we really got them. Let me just loot all their bodies. Just to take all these corpse hearts. No problem. Okay, that one had velveteen. Ooh, and a key.
Lead?
One of the passages back in the ritual area, perhaps.
Hmm. Again, I don't know what that did. Okay, so we came in here. Ooh, another thing to read. Explorers in the temple. I don't care what Lord Gretchen claims. There were voices last night, whispering to us in our sleep. It is not silly fears. It is this place. It is worth finding this art. Is it worth finding this artifact he hunts if it attracts spirits to us as we search? And how did the spirits know our names? They knew personal things, events I would rather forget. I would leave if it did not mean foregoing my entire pay after months of work. Should have left. Should have left, buddy. Okay, we're back in here.
One of the explorers from the camp. Where are the rest of them?
We found a couple. Explorers in the temple. This human man was a warrior, dead for perhaps a few months. His skin is dried and stretched over his bones. From what you can tell of the corpse, he was stabbed in the back. An expression of terror remains locked in the rictus of the dead man's face. Good, encouraging, cool, fine. Okay, that's where we came in. I feel like I'm going to do the one in the middle last. Yes, we came out of there. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Can I open that? That seems like such a nice big door. I feel like I want to do it last. So I can keep track of everything.
The whispers are louder in there. I can see them.
You can see...
You can see the whispers.
Yeah.
Yes?
No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of.
I said yes, like obviously. Obviously I can see the whispers. And, you know... No, that's fun. A Pegasus. Honestly, that feels fair. Okay, so... I came in through here? Yes. Oh, fuck. No, I did not. There's a fellow up there. Or did I come in through there and there's just now a fellow up there? Let's worry about that later. We're gonna loop around. We're gonna loop around. I just wanted to get to a spot where I can make sure... Yeah, we explored all this side. Now let's explore this side. Chamber of Sorrow. Oh, found Heart in Hightown, Chapter 7 by Varric Tethras. Here we go. Gotta get my film noir voice back on. Don and Brennakovic searched Comte de Favre's office. The Comte lay dead, murdered, while armed and barricaded inside his own home. The servants' room were all empty, and from the pulled-out drawers and abandoned trunks they had been sent away in a hurry. The Comte had clearly expected trouble, and trouble had come to call. The Comte kept all his letters, decades of correspondence sorted by, apparently, Kingdom of Origin filled his writing desk. Donnan rummaged through them, looking for darker ink, fresher pages, anything that might indicate that it was recent. And then came the shattering sound of someone kicking in the front door. "Hey, my Lord Fancy Pants, get your ass down here." Javelin and Donnan ran for the foyer. A woman stood over the splintered door, her eyes glittering brighter than the daggers in her hands. "You there," she snapped at the guardsman. "Where's the Comte de full of it? We need to have some words, and one of them will be coin, and another will be now." "Kirkwall Guard," Donnan barked back at her. "This is a crime scene. Identify yourself." "Guards, are you?" she smirked, squinting up into the dark towards him. "No suits of armor outside. Man poking around a noble's house in the dark. This does look like a crime scene." Donnan didn't flinch. "Your name?" "Belladonna. Captain Belladonna of the Dragon's Jewels." She executed a florid bow that somehow managed to be insulting. "Where's the damned Comte?" "He's dead," Donnan said, watching her reaction. "You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?" She cracked a wry smile. "Trust me, sweet thing. If I were going to kill him, I'd have waited until he paid me first." "What was your business with the Comte?" Javelin spoke up, startling Donnan. He'd almost forgotten his partner was there. "Cargo transport," she glowered at the recruit. "He hired me to deliver some antiques, and I've been sitting at anchor for a fortnight without being paid." She peered up into the dark balconies overhanging the foyer and shouted, "Anybody here? You want this rubbish? You come to the docks tonight and pay me 50 sovereigns for it. Otherwise, I'm dumping it in the sea." With that, she turned on her heel and strode away. Clearly modeled after Isabella. Okay. Eyes of Sorrow. Taking all these body parts is upsetting, to say the least. Okay. Ooh, oh, we got a fella this time. Let's see, can I get both of you in this? Yeah. Aha! Got him. We are such a high level now that I don't expect any battle down here to challenge us remotely. Okay, oh, there's a wall there, right? I couldn't get through there, could I? Yeah, we were all... Unless I'm missing a lever or something. Okay. Oh. Over here? No. Over here? No, there's nothing through here. I've got it. Okay. It must be thanks to the next room, which apparently we couldn't get through, but maybe we found the key for it? It says we can open it.
So this is where the key leads.
Okay. Okay, there's another place that way. There's another locked place that way. We're going to explore the unlocked places first because the closed doors will indicate where we haven't been yet and I won't get lost and everything will be fine. We all agree. The lost Temple of Dirthamen, we will not have it. Will not have it. The secrets are madness in our ears, but they are ours. The highest one cannot take them from us. Only Dirthamen, our keeper, only he. And if he does not take the secrets, they are ours forever. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Oh boy, there's even more. Go along here. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm going to be backtracking a lot. A lot more than I thought I was going to. Chamber of Despondency. Okay. Okay, taking the heart of Despondency. The lost Temple of Dirthamen. For his heart, our highest one is bound. The secret that he keeps with us. The vigil that he keeps with us. His fear will not weaken us. No one shall come, dear mentor. In our eternity, only darkness reigns. Okay. Hello. Oh, there's two of you now. Well. Make her take you, indeed. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, right over here. Hello. Alright, we got him. We got him. I'm gonna loot. Get started on looting while they finish him up. Any more loot? Aha! Oh, plenty more loot. One over here and one over there. Now. Oh, this is looping around to where we entered from. Oh. This door can only be opened by some kind of mechanism. Might it be you? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. And then that leads us through here. Where we started. Okay. Well, I'm going to actually head back this way because I left a few doors unopened. And we have to get back to the chamber anyway to get the rest of the stuff. All right. Do you have a door too? No. Or I already opened it, whatever it was. Yes. Here's the two doors. Okay. Cole, my darling. Oh, for goodness sake. They lost track of me because I'm invisible again. No, thank you. No, thank you. I would only like expensive viewers. Oh, sorry. I gotta... There we go. Okay. All right, Cole, can you open this for me? Thank you. Oh, I can level up? Damn, what level am I? 26. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. I never remember to put up barriers. So I feel like I should level something else up before my barriers. I don't really use this power anymore. But maybe I will bring it back someday if I feel like I'm doing an area of effects situation more. Is there anything I can level up for you? No, I already leveled you all the way up. At a certain point, my leveling up is like, well, I have everything I want. I can only have 8 things on my quick bar. I would like to have this like firestorm on my quick bar too, but I really like the Mark of the Rift ability, particularly against high level rifts. And the firestorm does less damage on anything that's resistant to fire. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't use it often enough to worry about the cooldown, and I don't even have it on me, so. Okay. Let's go in. Let's go into this little room that Cole found, or that Cole opened for us. There, just a little bit of loot. Okay. Oh no, can only be opened by some kind of mechanism. Aha! I found the mechanism. Ha. Oh, okay, and then Cassandra can break us in there. The Chamber of Unheeding. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh boy, there's a few angles to explore in here, huh? So we came in this way. There wasn't any light. Was there anything for me to light you there? No, okay. So the door that's not lit up is the one we came in through. I have to try and remember that. Okay. Okay.
I can sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
Oh. Oh. Oh, sure.
That should help ward off demons.
Wow, we really are in a labyrinth here, huh? I'm gonna get lost so easy. Despite my best efforts. Oh, we're gonna loop back around to here? Solus slightly approves. Thanks, Solus. I gotta get some approval back after all that, Grey Warden disapproval. The lost Temple of Dirthamen, his mind which cannot think, his tongue which cannot speak, his hands which cannot touch, his ears which cannot hear, his eyes which cannot see, and thus shall our highest one be bound. He shall join us in our silence. Damn, creepy. Okay, okay, okay. Do we think I can get through there without... Okay, there's Veilfire there, so... And I think that's where we came from, right? Yes, so that'll loop around. Let's look in here first, and then we'll loop back around, and I can relight my Veilfire torch if I need to. But real quick, let's go back and bash open that, wall. Where was it? Here? Where was it? Was I looking at the wrong wall? Where was that bashable wall, Cassandra? I lost it. Oh no, I should have just bashed it as soon as I saw it. Maybe, did I not go far enough back? Was it in here somewhere? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh. Oh, we found all the runes. Okay, sweet. The lost Temple of Dirthamen. They will come for us in the night, those who would steal the words from our lips, and our god no longer rises to our defense. We claw at the walls, at the walls. Now we pray for a dawn that will never arrive. Grim. Oh, it's not letting me take the ghoul beard. Oh well. I don't do a lot of potion making and crafting anyway, not at this difficulty level. Yeah, it's just you. Okay. Okay. Yes. I can come through this way. Haha. And then this is... Yeah. This is the other area. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like I thought this would be it. The last of the God of Secrets stuff. And there's something in the main chamber, though, that was quest marked. I guess they may perhaps investigate the area. Hello! Oh dear, Solus low health. Wow. Perfect. Nailed it. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up even though we in theory have found all the runes because I think it is a little extra light. It will go out if I hit this water though, so this may be for naught. Ooh, yeah, okay. I lost it. Okay. Come back around through here. Is there something more over here that I can explore? Like, can I just jump back over this? Take a quick little shortcut. Yes, I can. Okay. The water is not... Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's loading. I was like, the water was not loading. Okay. It's up here? Yeah, okay. No, I think that's not. I think that's just wall. Oh, excuse me, everyone. Okay, back to the main hall, where everything's gonna be just fine. We have this door still to go through. You know, I didn't even try it. Maybe that it was just... Or did I try it? Was that one? No, there's the other one that I couldn't get through, but that was... Because I just needed a key. Oh, this water didn't load. That's okay, I don't want to go this way anyway. I want to get back out. Here we are. Here we go. Into the sanctuary. Okay, we haven't gone down and explored the floor of the sanctuary yet, which... Excuse me. Let's go this way to do that. Go down the stairs rather than hop about. There's one of the doors that I didn't do yet.
The heart of this place. Here is where the ancient rituals and prayers took place.
Oh yeah, the other reason to do this is technically the, like, end of Solas's... I think it's the end of this. I can't. You know what? That might be wrong. I may be mixing it up with another quest. Oh, I gotta place all these. Okay, let me finish exploring first then. Because if I do the ritual... things are gonna pop off shortly. Magically sealed. Okay, so I think I gotta do the ritual first. That is the door I came in through across the way. Okay, so that means I've explored everything. Let's do the ritual. Let's go do it. Let me read the thing first. Okay. Explorers in the Temple. A series of papers and notes are stuffed into a small booklet. It is stained with dried blood and covered in dust. The most legible entry is the last. We're still not certain why Lord Gretchen ran off during the night. The others think it's the nightmares, though they say it's voices that speak to them. We took a vote and decided to continue the search for Dirthamen's wisdom. If we don't, we forfeit everything we've worked towards. Trying to piece together all of Gretchen's notes won't be easy. All I can think is that we need to put the relics revealed by the braziers into these flames. It's all part of some elven ritual, I suppose. The only gruesome part is all these desiccated organs. Lord Griffon believed that they were part of the high priest of this temple and that we're somehow reassembling him. I find it unsettling that the elves would have disassembled their high priest in the first place. Okay.
I recommend caution. There is no telling where this ancient ritual will lead us.
It's okay, I saved first. What's this doing? Ooh. Ooh, it's lighting up. Ooh. It's lighting stuff up. It's a fun sound it's making. Okay, and finally... Hello! Summon the highest one. Okay. Defeat the demon! We knew it was gonna be a demon. We knew it. So it turns out I didn't have to find a demon that they summoned. It turned out they failed to summon it and I summoned it. Or they succeeded and died in the ensuing melee. Oh, for goodness sake, everybody get away from me. Yes, Liz, I want to take out you first, because I low-key think that you're the reason there's all these zombies showing up. Normally I would kill the little guys first, but... And frankly, the little guys aren't putting up enough of a fight to be that annoying.
So that was the High Priest of the temple.
Imprisoned in silence and despair by his own followers. A sad legacy.
This is a sad legacy. But hey, we kind of freed him, and so, you know, maybe it was good that we did that. Oh, corpse heart, naturally. Okay. Here we go. Oh, a mosaic piece. Some loot. And then will this be the item that we heard all about? Oh, a supply cache. I don't know that I'll need that. I guess maybe there's more fighting to be done. Does anybody else need healing? I think we're doing very well, all things considered. Just you, right? Okay. The fact that it's glowing, I'm just like, something might happen, so I wanted to loot everything else first. Okay.
This may prove useful.
Some cool stuff. I think that's it for this area. Yeah, so anyway, that was a little, unless there's something more over here that I missed, but that was this cool little side quest in this cool little area. I just like it. It was very, very easy for us at level fucking 26. Man, where are the stairs? They're back here. What was I thinking? So yeah, I'll take a quick break before we go to the Forbidden Oasis, but we shouldn't be going for too much longer. I don't recall the Forbidden Oasis being... Well, I think it was like, it's an explorable area, so there's kind of stuff we can do around there, but I don't remember if there's a lot in the way of side quests, and I don't really actually remember the place where the shards open up. I don't remember it very well. Oh, hello! You're the fellow that I saw before and said we'd deal with you later. And deal with him we did. Yeah, I don't actually recall much about the Forbidden Oasis except what like the main area outside the temple we open up looking like. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think there was... this is the end of the wall. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll take a quick break. I'll run an ad, pee, you know, the usual, and then we will come right back. I could just go to the map, but... might as well exit into... Look at this lovely... emerge into the stars. You know what? Let's stay on the map for this, and we'll pop straight over to the Forbidden Oasis. No need to even go back to Skyhold. Okay. Yeah. So I will take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to do the Forbidden Oasis, and then that'll be it. Because I stream again in just like a few, like 3 hours. So I want at least some time to get, you know, other stuff done today. All right, I will see you guys shortly. And we're back. Let's head to the Forbidden Oasis. Just heading straight there. No waiting.
Inquisitor, I'm afraid we got here a little late. The Venatori were already here. We assume they're moving on the temple.
Oh boy. Tell me about it.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Sorry, we haven't been able to get close.
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Valfremin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
Strange
Oh,
indeed.
and some of the scouts saw a giant roaming in the area. Keep your eyes open. Don't want you to get stepped on.
Fun. Cool. Okay, this is a bigger area than I remember. There we go. Okay, there's a camp to establish. So it's only one, so not that big an area. The Temple of Pride, the entrance to a mysterious temple the ancient elves called Solasan, stands tall, foreboding, and sealed in the middle of the Forbidden Oasis. It seems to have some connection to strange shards scattered across Thedas. So we're going to beeline for that. All of these other quests, that's off-stream Mary's problem. Yeah. How interesting that this Temple of Pride is called Solasan. That sounds a little bit like solace. Anyway, I'm sure it means nothing.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
I look way overdressed for this desert area. Oh. What y'all freaking out about? What's up? The baddies down here. Oh yes, this is all coming back to me vaguely, this whole area. It is a smaller area, but it is like an area, like more so than the like little area that we just went to. 5, eh?
Well, Harding told us they were here. Keep your guard up.
Oh, we're so echoey when I'm looking through this. Is my party fighting? Will I look for shinies? I should go find all these shards that I'm looking at. This is the place where I'm going to go into a temple for the shards. It's the whole reason we're here. I was right in remembering. Okay, great. This was the bigger quest. Okay. Okay. Though honestly, between all the between the DLC and the amount of quests I've been doing, I feel like maybe I have enough. So maybe I'll just go straight there, despite what I just said. Oh. Another one just over here. And some Venatori to kill. Okay. Oh. Okay, and there's a shard. It's like there will be, I wonder how many shards. It looked like there was a whole other ocularum around. So at least like 2 more shards. Probably like 5. Oh! I love knocking people off of stuff, so that was very satisfying to just shove that guy clean off of this cliff. Stone Fist is fun. How come I haven't used it more often? I guess because I'm not always a Rift Mage. There's a shard. Let's go to this one. Oh. Or this one. Maybe let's go to this one first. It's just over here. I do kind of want to ignore the rift for now if I can. That's off-stream Mary's problem, you know? Oh, and then there's one way up there. There's one down here. Did I see another Ocularum, though, somewhere? When I was looking... Oh, right over there. Yeah, okay. Any chance I can just... Hoo-ya! Oh, my friends all teleported. They're not as accustomed to the jumping. Okay, what if I just... Okay, I'm definitely gonna hurt my ankles. Oh! I slid so nicely that I didn't hurt my ankles. Well, that's great news. Oh, and there's another ocularum. Good lord. Okay. Okay, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? You're making me explore more than I intended to. Ah! Okay. Looks like I could get there from here, up there. So, back to the camp. Hey, my dragon mount, though, will... Inquisitor. Yes, okay, it is up there. That makes sense. And then there's, yeah. Way over there. Oh, and then there's one of Solas's things up there. Some worn pillars. There we go. There's the oasis, though. There's the oasis part of the Forbidden Oasis. Because we're, like, kind of in the western approach area. There's one there. There's one there. Okay, yeah, another 5. Wow, and then how many is that? How many does that... Oh, wait, where is it? Where's the other one? The other ocularum. Anyway, it's somewhere over there. How many does it have? Oh, oh. There's one. And... need 2 more. Oh, there's one. 2 more, or 1 more now. Where are you? Is that another one? There's another ocularum. There's so many shards here. I do wonder if that's to, like, last minute help you out. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Help you out if you did not get enough shards in other areas, and they're like, well, let's make the majority of them here. Oh, loot. Okay. Where were you? I can hear you. Were you up there? Oh yes, I see you. Oh boy, can I make this jump? Oh, I sure can't. Oh no. I can't believe I'm not dead. Okay. Well, you know what? We're close to this camp. Let's go get it. And you know what? Well, maybe I'll collect more shards off stream because maybe I have enough. Maybe I have enough to do the temple. So this is the area I remember, and for some reason in my mind, it is beautiful. For some reason in my mind, this was like the only area, was this like small area down here. But no, it is actually a whole area to explore and stuff. Sorry, I just want to get a good view. You know? It's lovely. And we get like, it's fun. There's some fun effects of like when we wander. I don't know, just like. Ooh. It's just lovely. It's just a very pretty area. Oh, sure. Why not? The intrinsic pool, at the center of it, the scent of water, the soft call of Tusket wading through the pool. You almost forget that outside the oasis there's simply nothing. Excerpt from a letter sent from Manon Dulac in Verchel to her brother Leon. There you go. Temple of Pride. Got a shard right on it. Let's see if I can get up here. Oh, I feel like I have to go up that way. Oh, there's the giant. All right. Well, no use in waiting. Let's see. Oh, he's only level 14. We're going to be fine. I'm a full 12 levels. I'm almost double this guy's level. I just got to not get stomped on by him a lot. Oh, yeah. He's almost dead already. Oh, poor bastard. Wow. Wow, that was fast. Wow, that was fast. Well, what a pose he died in. It keeps saying I completed this task every time I collect. Oh, it's just so lovely down here. I love the like kind of turquoise water. So pretty. What is everyone freaking out about? Oh. Some dead bodies around this. Should that concern me? Find the door to Solasan. Okay. Oh boy. Gotta get up there somehow. Uh-huh. Oh, ominous sounds in this cave. I'm sure it's fine. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this, because I just want to make sure my friends are following me, because I turned invisible again. Oh, shit. A few directions we can go here. Well, that takes us up to a rift. I don't know that I want to go that way just yet. There, this feels better. Aha! Upper walkways. Cool. Okay. And all right, I'll look for shards just so we know, just so we've got a chance. Oh, a nice view. Lucky. Yeah, 4 more. Wow. Okay. There are... Oh, that's a shard that we saw from a different direction. Okay. Everybody's all excited about combat. Oh, there's one. There's one. Sweet. Oh, they're all excited about it because they're all right here. Hello, friends. Everybody get away from me. What a dying sound that was. Ah! That was him. That's what he sounded like. Is this on my level? I don't think so. It's up above me. Okay. I was like, can I grab another shard from here? Oh boy, there's shards everywhere. Anyway, this seems like the entrance of a temple to me. If I've ever seen one. Yeah, and then so you can kind of see I'll read that, but you can kind of see like how many shards you're gonna need.
It wants us to be afraid.
Oh, buddy.
Indeed. I feel it as well.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Tracing from temple doors, an inscription taken at the temple doors in the Forbidden Oasis, followed by a translation. The writing is shaky and uneven, as though the writer labored to complete the task. Emma solus vihim vardinan, telgara solasan, Milana en athim las anast. That's Elven. Arrogance became our end. Come not to a prideful place. Now let humility grant favor. Mm-hmm. So interesting. That solus seems to mean pride or arrogance. How curious. So yes, we used shards to open this. I think 6 were used. I think that these little nodules indicate how many are needed. I don't know how many I have. I feel like I have lots.
The ill feeling by the entry. It's not present here.
I believe it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning, perhaps, or a test.
I'm sorry, my outfit looks great right now. Just in this kind of dreary lighting, with it flowing a little bit to the side. And my nice little white scarf. Oh. Oh. Delightful. Okay, well, let's explore either end here before going on further. Okay, so there's multiple doors that we can choose from. I'm sure you do. I bet you there's lots around here. Okay, this has multiple doors here. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Ancient writing. The meaning behind the flowing ancient script is obscure at first, but slowly forms. May the path bestow the favor thou hast earned. For a moment there is an image of figures kneeling in meditation. Bright light envelops them, then it fades. Interesting. Okay, so there's a few doors down here. And then there's the one big door upstairs.
The Maker if they become real. Why can't they be forgiven as they are?
People say they lack the ability to learn or grow.
Yes?
But the more contact you have with this world, the more ability you gain.
Why would they want to prove the Maker wrong? He's already far away.
It isn't about right and wrong. It's about attention when you think you've been forgotten.
And rolling the ball so it goes in the hole.
It's like, cool, I should understand that. He used to get forgotten all the time, not even on purpose. Oh, okay, I can't do this door yet, so I have to do the ones down there first. Okay. Okay. It's like, my torch seems to have gone out. Okay. So we've used like 12 so far. To explore the Spirit Calmed. Ooh. Hello. Yes, I think each one's a different element. You can kind of tell, I feel like there's a bit of a glow behind each of the doors. Oh my. Look at this fella. Oh, there he goes. Don't look at this fella, he says. I wish to be unobserved. And that's fair. Oh, and each of the... Okay, and so each of these has multiple... I guess you do need a lot. You do need a lot of shards. Yes, yes. All right.
That hurt.
Oh, did that hurt? No, I'm fine.
Whatever it was, I feel fine.
The magic was drawn to you, possibly because of your mark. The effects were
Anchor.
purely benign.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
It may be a reward for those who prove themselves worthy.
It was a spirit resistance. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, this required so many. I guess the deeper in you go, the more it requires. Makes some sense. We're just gonna go until we run out of shards, and then I suppose I will, oh, there you are. I suppose I can explore more to get more. I mean, I think we'll go until we run out of shards. I think once we do, that's when I'll end stream, because again, I do want to take a little bit of a break to do some other stuff before my evening stream. And then maybe I'll come back for the conclusion. I think if we get all the way through this chamber, you'll get an idea of what the other chambers are very similar to this, if I recall correctly. And if they're not, I will find that out off stream and stop what I'm doing and return to it on stream. Okay, then. Okay. Once again, we getting some stuff out of this. More spirit resistance. Damn. Damn. Oh, this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. A fella. Only level 15. Okay, we're okay. We're fine. Great work, everybody. I'm proud of you all. Like, I will say this about the Western approach, which is the place, the more boring surrounding area of the Forbidden Oasis. It does have good music that gets stuck in my head. I mean, all the music in Inquisition is good. I feel like we need like 12 for the door before. We do need a lot of shards, it's true. But I have explored most of the places. Oh boy, look at all this gold. Ugh, oh, we're just getting filthy rich over here. Okay, I think we just have you left. Oh my. Am I running out of room? I'm getting close. Alright, whichever comes first. I run out of room or I run out of, shards. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier that I was like, this quest is like the opposite of, the other one, because where we were in the middle of the night in a ruined temple. This one we're like outdoors in this beautiful sunny oasis. But now we're back inside a temple. Yeah, see, because like that one looks all cold. Maybe this one is fire though, actually, and because the last one I was getting all spirit stuff, they just use fire stuff against me. Yeah, so we need 6 for the first door, then maybe 12 for the second and 18 for the last. So, like a total of 46? I can't math. I don't know how to math. Yeah, cold resistance here, and then I think I get fire resistance in the next area. It's all very, it all makes sense. But yeah, you're getting the idea. This is more or less... This seems like my recollection is correct. Though it'd be cool to... Let's maybe open the next chamber just so you can see what it is, so that if I run out of shards before getting through the next chamber, you can at least see what this one looks like. Get an idea for it, because it'll more or less resemble the last chamber we did. This one even more than the first chamber. Yeah, oh, that's fire, baby. Wow, they didn't stand a chance, did they? Yeah, yeah. It's hot. It's hot. Oh, right. Fire resistance. Heck yeah. Oh boy, so much to loot. Okay. I'll go finish up the cold door now. Now that we have an idea of what all these chambers are. I don't remember what the last upstairs chamber is like though. We may need to unlock all of these before we see that one. But hopefully we'll get through at least the first door so you can kind of see what's up with that. Whew. Slow motion. Oh. Rude. If the loot is mostly gold, we'll be able to keep room, because gold doesn't count against our loot. Unlike in like Baldur's Gate 3, where gold weighs a whole bunch and I have to keep my gold at home. And I keep meaning to install the mod that makes your gold weigh nothing, because that seems incredibly useful. Ah, no! Alright, well I feel like... Yeah, I know my inventory's full. Okay, well I'll come back and loot everything after. Okay, we had enough for the get all the way through this door. And fight some fun guys. Look at them. Are they gonna be slightly... Okay, he's also 15. So maybe they're all 15. That'd be good, except for the last chamber, possibly upstairs. Maybe has a tougher fella. Because they expect you to come back later when you've collected more shards. Whereas these ones you can do in any order. Whoa, Mortok, hello! Oh no, how long have I been ignoring you? Anyway, thanks for the lurk, appreciate. Okay, there. Oh, I couldn't even take the... Oh, I couldn't take the Revenant helmet either. Interesting. Did everyone else level up too? Good for them. Good for them. And then, yeah, I was like, I can take research stuff still. Oh, I have to take it all before I can...
Work here a year and never see anyone except your fellow miners.
I have to take everything before... Okay, before I get my upgrades. Well, you're at least seeing the whole thing. Okay, so I have to come back through here to do more looting. And then... Will I be able to get into the upper area if I haven't looted this whole area yet? Cool. Okay. I feel tension every time. Do I have enough shards? They haven't seen me yet. Oh, and my friends are in the other room. I'll just take this gold first. and then I'll fight you. Let's kick off with this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Okay. And then once again, I won't be able to fully loot you until, yeah, okay. But we know from the first room it's fire resistance we're getting from this area. Now, will I be able to, oh no, I need more shards. We've done it. We've ran out of enough shards. So we need, yeah, so we need, I think, 18 for that door, and then, can we see how much we need for the top door? It's like, is there really 18 shards just in the Forbidden Oasis, or are there more shards I should be collecting? I thought I was pretty thorough in my shard collection, but I did say I would do most of that off stream, so there is perhaps a few places where I have not collected all of them. Yeah, I have no indication of... I think maybe it just opens when you've gone through all the other ones. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, in that case, we might call it for the stream. You got an idea of what the Forbidden Oasis is like. I'll maybe do the last bit of chamber at like the top of next week's stream, right before we go and do... Because next week we should be doing, I'm very optimistically, like, I want to do all of the Descent tonight. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but if we do, either we'll finish up the Descent next week and then we'll do Forbidden Oasis at the end of it, because I don't think we'll need too much time. Or we'll finish the Descent this evening, and next week, before we go and do... what is it called? The, what Pride Had Wrought, which is the next main quest thing. We'll do it just before that, because again, it should just be little rooms like that. It shouldn't take too long. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, it's just like a nice little area that I think is pretty and thought was worth showing off in a little bonus stream. So yeah, anyway. Everybody calm down. They're all really struggling to find their footing. Anyway, let's call it there for now. I wonder, I do risk them. I was gonna leave beautiful Oasis sounds in the background, but I do risk them starting up some banter again, so. Oh, okay, if I go to the map, maybe they won't banter. I don't actually know if that's true. They might banter over the map. I guess I'll just keep an eye on the subtitles and see if anything pops up. Yeah. So thank you for coming to my bonus stream. Yeah, we're going to do more Dragon Age this evening. We're going to do the Descent DLC, so that should be a lot of fun. What else? What else do I got to say? That should only be in like a couple hours from now, like 6:30. Like three and a half hours from now-ish, because I aim for 6:30, but I do tend to be late and end up doing closer to like 6:45, 7 kind of deal. But that is the plan in about 3 hours to be back to do my usual Thursday night Dragon Age stream, where we're going to do the Descent DLC. So that's going to be fun. I will have a couple of off-stream things to read before I start. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got to say. I guess I can really quickly, goodbye, sounds of game. Real quickly do my shout outs, though I will do more elaborate ones tonight. But just a heads up that if you want to watch, I finished up Jaws of Hakkon last week. If you want to see the end of that, it is already updated on my YouTube where all of my VODs live. So you can check me out there. If you're looking for something a little more succinct and a little more polished, some edited content to watch on YouTube, I do have another YouTube channel with my friends called Polychrome where we play video games, we talk about nerdy stuff, we review things. It's a good time. If you like what you see there and you like the people that you see there, you can find all of them here. I suggest following all of them so that you can tell when they stream. Some of them are more casual streamers. Some of them are on hiatus right now. Venomous Goat, I think, is going to be back this Sunday. Anyway, I'll go into all that later, but you should check them out. In the meantime, give them all follows. And then I will be back this evening with more Dragon Age. And if you want updates on when I'm streaming, you can follow me on social media here. There's a link tree to all of my social media, but I'm just QuiteContraryTV everywhere. I'm pretty easy to find, but direct links right here if you want them. Yeah. So with that, I'll bring back the now faint sounds of nature for Dragon Age as I sign off. But thanks again for coming into this little bonus stream, and hope to see you later again tonight if you can. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, whatever time of day it might be for you if you can't. And yeah, I hope to see you again sometime. If not tonight, sometime. All right. Bye.